Speed Duel is a fast-paced alternative format for Yu-Gi-Oh! Using regular cards and throwing in skills to shake things up, making some unused cards more viable, allowing more anime strategies to come to life. Join us as we progress through each Speed Duel product release and draft each skill available at that time before battling it out in Speed Duel Skill Draft. Speed Duel GX Duelists of Shadow released March 30th, 2023, and just like the Battle City and Duel Academy boxes before it, contains 8 pre-built 20-card decks, 20 new skills, and 21 additional cards for further customization. Dark Unity allows super polymerization to fusion summon evil hero monsters without Dark Fusion, lets you discard a card to add Dark Fusion from deck to hand, and lets you pay 2,000 life points to change the type of a special summon monster your opponent controls to rock. Forged Steel lets you change the name of a Red Eyes monster or Dragon normal monster to Red Eyes Black Dragon, and each Red Eyes Darkness Dragon gains the following effect. Once per turn, you can special summon a dragon monster from your graveyard. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Evil Heroes. So Evil Heroes are a flavor elemental hero that I personally have always really enjoyed. I've always thought that the Evil Heroes are way more interesting and a lot more powerful than the elemental hero counterparts, especially in like the actual GX bubble, like before they got all of their like Absolute Zero and all these other crazy cards. But Dark Unity is our skill, and it's a pretty cool one. The main thing we're probably going to be using this for is to add Dark Fusion from our deck to our hand, but in a pinch we can pay 2,000 life points, change a special summon monster to rock, and fuse it away with one of our fiends using super polymerization to make our good old friend Evil Hero Dark Gaia, which is a really cool monster. So, it's hard to talk about the main deck without talking about the fusion deck first, so we'll talk about that. So the main boss monster of the deck is Evil Hero Lightning Golem. So it's made using Sparkman and Clayman. Must be special summon with Dark Fusion. Once per turn, you can target one monster on the field, destroy that target. So face up, face down, attack, defense, doesn't matter about its attack points, it just pops a monster. Really good. We also have the Thunder Giant in here. So Thunder Giant is basically in here just to facilitate future fusion because we cannot target Elemental Hero Lightning Golem as it needs to be summoned using Dark Fusion with it. So we can activate Future Fusion, you go for our Thunder Giant, throw away our Sparkman and our Clayman, then in a following turn use Dark Cooling, which lets us fuse in the graveyard, a lot like Miracle Fusion, to pump out our Lightning Golem. So it's basically just a way to climb into that. And then our last fusion monster is Malicious Fiend. This card is very rarely going to come up. We use it making Malicious Edge, which we don't have, but we can summon it using Visago the Destroyer, and a level 6 or higher Fiend monster, which again is going to have to be one of our other fusion monsters. But it's decent. It's a 3,500 attack monster. During your opponent's battle phase, all monsters they control change to face-up attack position, and each monster they control must attack this card if able, so it can be really good against certain defensive style strategies. As for the main deck, 3 Sparkman, 3 Clayman, 3 Visago. We specifically need Visago because it's a fiend, which means we can use it for things like our Super Poly to go into our Dark Gaia. We have the 3 Dark Calling to fuse from Grave, the 1 of Rota because searching out any of our fusion materials is really good. Dark Fusion basically just to be searched using Dark Unity. We can pull off some funny OTKs with this. Future Fusion just to try to dig, and in some situations we'll just summon out Thunder Giant, which is decent. And then we got some traps just to protect our monsters. For the side deck, we got the back row hate, we got the Super Poly, which if Alex is on a special summon heavy deck, we will bring this in. We got Lost Wind, again, if he's on special summon heavy deck, we'll bring these in. And Widespread Ruin, if we feel like we just kind of need the extra oomph to kind of deal with any big things you might have. So this is the deck. I'm not sure how good this is going to be. I think at the very least this is going to be competent. It's going to be relatively competitive, and I hope we win because I really like it. So let's fire it in and see what Alex has got for us. Last week we had a pretty interesting clash of heroes. Well, I say it was interesting. The first game was very kind of long and sluggish, and then games 2 and 3 were a lot more fun. So you did end up coming out on top with your Elemental Hero Electrum strategy. Actually, I think whenever you summoned Electrum, things didn't go very well for you. Whenever you summoned Nova Master, things went very well for you. So I think maybe it's the Nova Master sweep. So, but now we are on the most recent product release, which is the what is called Shadow Riders box. But this is a very interesting box because it has primarily, but not limited to, the villains and the Shadow Riders from the GX anime, which means we're going to see a lot of like evil decks and like zombies and fiends and bits and bobs like that. I don't, because you didn't watch the GX anime, did you? So this is all going to be a bit weird to you. Like, why Why
Yeah,
the Dark Scorpions and the Amazoness are in here? Yeah, basically there was an arc in the show where a bunch of Duel Monsters cards kind of got brought to life or brought into our world and were each sent to take on one of the main characters who each guarding a key. And if the bad guys got hold of all of the keys, they could unlock the 3 Sacred Beast cards, being Araya, Raviel, and Hamon. And then plunge the world into darkness and all this bullshit. But yeah, some of those cards were, I think, Vampire Lady, which got the name Camilla in the show, which is a card. Tanya, which is Amazoness Tiger, was made into like a woman for some reason.
Okay.
Dark Scorpions Donzalug was one of them. There's just basically a bunch of them, and then some of them are other types of characters. Like Alexis's brother was one of them, but he was possessed by like a dark spirit called Shadow. Anyway, there's a lot of lore to unpack there, but the point is we're using bad guy decks. That's the gist of it.
Neat.
So, are you feeling confident in the deck that you've brought?
Maybe.
All the choice in the world at the moment. You got 10 different skills to pick from?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I'm in a similar boat. Well, my first skill I picked is the one that I thought looked the most fun because it is supporting a type of card that I think is really, really entertaining to play with. So we'll go with that. All right.
Okay.
So let's dive on in and see if I can beat you. And yes, I can. The streak continues.
Yeah, of course you can.
We will go second. Ooh, okay, so you are on the Shadow Rider Night Shroud skill. Mine is when I activate it, yours is when you activate it. Okay. And I am on a Supreme King Jaden skill.
I am going to normal summon Luster Dragon.
Okay.
And
I will draw for turn, stand by main. Luster Dragon, normal summon. Are we back at the start of Speed Duels?
Good generic beatdown.
Alright, I'm going to activate my skill. Dark Unity. So, I can use Super Polymerization to fusion summon monsters that can normally only be summoned with Dark Fusion. Each of the following skills can be used once per turn. I can lose 2,000 life points, then change the type of one special summoned monster your opponent chose to rock. Obviously, your guy wasn't special summoned, so that doesn't mean anything. And the other one is discard one card, add Dark Fusion from my deck to my hand. So, I will discard to the graveyard.
Change for rocks. Interesting.
Sago. And I will search from my deck Dark Fusion. Then I'm going to activate Reinforcement of the Army. Let me search my deck for Elemental Hero Sparkman.
Okay.
Then I'm going to activate Dark Fusion. So I can fusion summon a Fiend Fusion monster from my extra deck using monsters from my hand or field as fusion material. Your opponent cannot target that card with effects this turn. So I'll send Clayman and Sparkman to the grave to summon the Fiend monster. Ooh. Evil Hero Lightning Golem. So must be fusion summoned with Dark Fusion. Once per turn, I can target one monster on the field and destroy it. So I will activate its effect and destroy Luster Dragon. And then I can summon, set, battle, and unless you've got anything, this is just straight game.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I opened the nuts. If you didn't have if you had a back row, that could have been a completely different game. But I opened exactly what I needed to just kill a attack mode monster. Mind you, this can target face down cards as well. So Lightning Golem, pretty scary.
But swapping cards.
Well, I special summon, it pops. Back row's probably good.
No, this isn't a grand.
Where do we go with this? I will set a back row. And then I think I'm just going to normal summon Sparkman past the turn.
Okay. Ooh, that's a draw. I activate Night Beam.
Okay, you have destroyed Widespread Ruin.
I'm going to normal summon...
Ooh, and he's got the black red eyes in hand, I'm guessing.
Yep, so... normal summon.
Yep.
And then whoop, normal summon.
Well, now that is quite fortunate, having Black Dragon's chick, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and
Yeah.
Darkness in the open. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this guy's gaining... Red Eyes Black Chick is a dragon, right? Yeah, so this guy's gaining 600 attack.
That a back row. Go to battle and attack.
Okay, well, he dies. I lose 1400. And I'm in a bit of a sticky wicket here, because I do have plenty of draws that kind of deal with this, but if I don't get one of them right now... I'm trying to think. Off the top of my head, I can think of 6 draws, I think. 6 draws. Okay, that is one of them. So, stand by main. We will activate Dark Fusion. And we will combine Clayman and Visago. And you know him already, you love him. It's the boy. So he cannot be targeted this turn. But if you have Wall of Disruption, or if you have Widespread, those do not target.
Oh, he can't be targeted.
So I can activate his effect. Declare. And target your Red Eyes.
Yeah. Damn.
Go to battle, attack for 24. And pass the turn. And now he is targetable.
Okay, well. Hello, Dueling Book. Thank you.
Twin. Okay, so I go down to 1200.
Normal summon Luster Dragon.
Yep.
I shall activate my skill because I want the.
Okay, once per turn during your main phase, you can change the name of one Red Eyes monster or one Dragon normal.
Okay, it's not till the end of turn, so Luster Dragon is now just named.
Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. And once per turn during your main phase, you can special summon one Dragon monster from your graveyard that can be normal summoned or set. Okay, so this guy's going to die. I lose 700 here. Alright, alright. There are 3 draws. There are 3 draws in my deck that win me the game right now. Only 3. So that's what? 3 in 15 is a 1 in 5. So we have a 20% chance. Let's go. That is not it. I think I have to just set and pass the turn.
Okay.
Okay, can you not do something with your Forged Steel?
No, Luster Dragon is called Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Oh, it's Red Eyes Black Dragon, not Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Right.
Yeah, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon gains the effect.
Yeah. Alright, well, same page. There are 3 draws that do it. That's still not it! Set pass.
Ooh, it's risky. I'm gonna activate Allure of Darkness.
Good luck.
Draw 2. Oh, god damn it.
At this stage, I think it's worth the risk, even if you have to get rid of your whole hand. Because you are, like, so close to just ending the game. And a back row. Got Visago. Come on! Fuck! Yeah, you got it. You have it. I have a back. I'll let you smash me in the face.
Hiya!
Ah!
With my 1900 Red Eyes.
1900 Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's alright. We'll get the next one. We'll get the next one. We'll get the next one. You know we're taking second.
Set a monster. And end.
I actually think I just have game, actually. Very similar to the first one.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh yeah, Dark Unity. Discard. Widespread. Search deck. Dark Fusion. activate Dark Fusion, combine 1 and 2, make the boy effect, pop back the monster, and then yeah,
God damn it!
we just opened again. Yeah, it's a bit anticlimactic because I feel like both the games I won were you didn't draw back row. Because I mean, obviously, if you had any back row, it doesn't affect Lightning Golem, but you could have stopped Sparkman and then just got me on the crackback. So I think you just kind of bricked twice, unfortunately.
I mean, it's not like a brick. The hand is. I mean, it's a little brick, I guess. Chick. No. A low Night Beam. And what? 1, 2.
Well, there you go. Those would have saved you, ironically. Especially Wall. Wall is so good because, again, it gets around the non-targeting. So Wall would have, put one of my guys to 0, the other one then 800. So my back row was Super Poly, which I didn't really get to show it off. But Dark Unity lets me turn your monsters to rock monsters, right? And then
yeah, what was the deal with that?
I can fuse your monster and any of my fiends into Evil Hero Dark Gaia.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, using monsters from either field. Right, that was what the crack was.
Yeah, but I could only turn your monsters to rock if they were special summoned, so I basically would have needed you to get out like your Red Eyes Darkness, or get out, special summon your Red Eyes off of Black Dragon Chick's effect. But it means I could have outed your big guy and then also stolen all of its attack points. Which would have been funny to see, but again, it's a bit gimmicky, that little strategy. Because again, you don't really want to be running Super Polymerization a lot of the time, because... So Super Poly is a quick play, and it can't be reacted to, so it's really good to do it on your opponent's turn. But I can't use Dark Unity during your turn, so I have to play it on my turn, which makes Super Poly a lot worse. So suddenly it's like, okay, well now I need you to special summon a monster, I also need to have a Fiend out, and I need it to be my turn, and I need to pay 2,000 life points. Like, it's just so many hoops to jump through.
Yeah.
Whereas, apparently, just search Dark Fusion is all you need to win. That's, you just... Evil Hero, Lightning Golem, go burr. But yeah, I really do like Evil Heroes. Evil Heroes, I think, is a really, really cool idea. They're kind of like the Elemental Heroes, except, slightly edgier, and I think their effects are just better. Like, Lightning Golem is just flat out a better version of Thunder Giant. Doesn't have to discard, and could target anything. Doesn't have to be a face-up monster with less attack than it. And the card that I was trying to draw before, I was like, there are 3 cards in my deck that do it, was the Dark Calling, which lets me fuse from the graveyard. So if I'd drawn this, I could have fused out, again, Lightning Golem from the grave, and then popped your guy, hit you direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Red Eyes deck is really cool, especially that game 2, where you got to just pop off, summon out your guy at 3k attack, and then, it ended up being Luster Dragon Beatdown, but the point is you got out the 3,000 guy who could just out everything that I had at the time, so, I do really like the Red Eyes cards. I assume we might get more Red Eye support in the next box that's coming out, because, again, we're back to Battle City. Now, Red Eyes was a big part of Battle City, but not really... It was kind of like he was in Yugi's deck, as Joey gave it to him. So, like, I'm not sure if we will, but it'd be cool if we did, because I'd really also like to see some of the, like, fusion stuff, like Red Eyes Fusion would be really cool. But we'll have to see. Oh, but yeah, GG, buddy.
GG.